Hey guys, today's video, we're into some electrical, what would you call it? Intensive electrical diag?
Shit.
Okay. So, Jeremy, what was the first concern?
Customer concern, driver window
Show him the...
doesn't go down. We get nothing from the switch here. The passenger window goes down but doesn't go up. So we're looking into everything. We're starting with the passenger side because it's a way simpler circuit.
Real quick, I'll show you what this is. Okay, so this is a power probe. It's connected to the battery. Thing did the button thing again. You mind just pressing it again? So this is a power probe. So this is connected to the battery, and I have, basically, it can give me power if I want it. 12.2 volts. And this is ground. So this is telling me that my tool is grounded. Right here, anything that's grounded is to the chassis of anything metal. So watch this. That tells you
Good ground.
ground. So this is pretty good for diag. Watch this though. This is the connector for
The window.
the window switch. The concern on this side is that the window was only going down. And then intermittently, sometimes the window would go up. So yesterday, after scratching our heads trying to figure out what's going on, now that we have some fancier tools today that we brought from work, watch this. This is the blue and white wire.
Which controls the up signal.
That's supposed to be grounded right now.
Yeah. Show me.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
This is supposed to be ground.
Oh.
Well, that's not good. Why are we
Intermittent.
why are we not getting a good ground? But let's show them what we discovered.
We found some jewelry.
So this is my first electrical video. So this is just showing you what can happen. And this vehicle, what year is this?
It's a 2014 Nissan Rogue SV.
If you can see that blue wire that I just probed and we didn't have a ground, it's broken. And watch this. So at this location, we have a good ground. So what that tells us is in between this break and wherever where the plug is, there's an open circuit intermittently.
Yeah.
And as well as that, look at this. More broken wires. 6.1 volts going through that wire, and it's bare. So stuff was definitely shorting out as well. That wire too, 6.1. That one's got 6.1 as well. So now we got to figure out, can we repair these wires, or do we have to
salvage it?
Do we have to try to get them a new wiring harness?
A little hard to see the light. If you, yeah, you can see the shiny stuff there.
See the, I'll point right there. It's broken.
This is the harness that goes from the dash into the door. And so now we got to find out if we can salvage this.
Well, at least we figured out what was wrong with it.
Exactly.
A little intensive diag going on, so we'll get back to you guys when we figure out what we're gonna do. Okay, we're back, and we found out what's wrong with it.
After a bunch of...
But let me explain to you how we got to this conclusion. Okay, so we were testing that blue wire earlier, as you can tell by what we were filming earlier. So it turns out that blue wire that I was saying, oh, we got good ground here, but we don't have good ground here. But guess what? That blue wire was not even the same wire.
It changes.
Explain how stupid Nissan is with their harnesses.
So, Nissan, on the power window to go up,
It's
the
weird.
harness changes colors 74,102 fucking times. It's white and blue here.
Yep. And then it turns into
Yellow and white.
and white.
All the way to this connector. Then it turns into a brown.
It turns into a brown
all
wire.
the way to the driver's side.
But here's the
But
issue.
then it turns back into...
We took off this harness right here. So we're chasing the wrong wire the whole time. We're looking for, a broken blue wire here. But guess what? The wire's yellow here, so we were looking at the wrong wire.
Which is kind of our fault because we had the schematics and we weren't paying attention. But anyways,
we looked a little closer at the schematics to figure it out. But when we figured that out,
we checked continuity.
we found, okay, there's still an issue here.
Yeah.
Okay, from here
We
to
knew
here,
it was good.
We had continuity.
Yeah, we knew that
from
was good.
Here to here. So we eliminated this harness of being a problem.
Yeah.
But then we're like, what the fuck is going on? And then I went, Jeremy, where does this harness lead to? And then he goes, the master switch. Master switch, which is on the other side of the vehicle. But then we thought, well, the driver's door had frayed wires. But guess what? Even though these wires were frayed,
They were still
nothing
intact.
was wrong with
Yeah,
it.
they were still intact.
But come...
But this side... Well, this side's a whole different fucking story.
The Power Pro has a light on it if you want to get in there. Okay, so we come here and we'll show them the color difference, Jeremy, on the connector. So here on the driver's side, this is, I'm going to explain to you how the color changes. What is the one that was blue at the other motor?
Yellow or white and gray.
This right here is the fucking wire from the other side.
So we probed it.
And it had an intermittent
Ground.
So-
Same thing as the other side.
Yeah, same problem. So let's get in there with the light and show you what we found, because we thought if the driver's side is closed and opened more than the passenger, what would this look like? Get the Power Pro.
Look at that.
Wait, hold on.
Broken gray and white wire.
Yeah, there's multiple broken wires.
There's a bunch of broken wires, all corroded.
Which explains why
this harness
the other drive. Okay, so the driver's motor not working, as well as passenger. So the driver's circuit's busted as well. So what this guy needs, he needs both door harnesses for the front.
Yeah, there's other broken wires in here too.
Technically, we could repair it, but we would have to rip the whole thing out, and they're just corroded. There's too much to repair.
Oh my god. And they're frail. Frail.
Well, I think that sums up our intensive diag for the day. So.
Holy shit, man. Any last words?
Well, it is what it is. I mean, a job's a job. We got to figure it out, and we figured it out.
Now we got to give the bad news.
Now we got to tell them, hey,
your car is fucked.
your car is fucked.